We have the best girl cars according to this guy's fiance. Once I get the video pulled up. Eventually. There we go. Police was called for a stolen horse and buggy. Dang. It was in Pennsylvania. All right. What are the best girl cars? Mustang! Not Jeeps. I don't think they'll believe me.
98% of the subscribers to this channel are guys. But I just found out that 50% of the world's population is women. Coincidentally, that is also the female population of my household. And no girl of mine is going to be driving some lame-o car. So what does a hot girl drive in summer of 2025?
What do they drive?
I put together a list of my top picks, and I'm going to run it.
Guys, are your cars on this list? Will my car be on this list?
By my favorite hot girl, my fiance, Riley.
I have opinions. I thought I wouldn't.
Starting with our first category, convertibles.
I like that one.
Mustang.
Convertibles are like getting a pedicure. At first, I'm like, hey, maybe this isn't for me. But then once they start rubbing your calves, you're like, this is pretty sweet. I got the wind in my hair. I got the sun on my face. I'm driving up PCH, just loving life.
Love them.
Is a convertible a particularly hot girl genre of automobile?
Yeah, definitely.
First convertible. I know you're going to like this one.
Oh, yeah.
R107 Mercedes SL.
Cute.
Cute. It's like a butter yellow.
Yeah.
So they made it for 19 years. This is like the golden era of Mercedes. So this thing is old, but it's nice. Like one of the nicest cars ever made ever. The ones before this are like $350,000 cars. These, because they made 1 million of them, you can get for like $10,000.
Question.
Really cool.
Do they suck? Like, are they hard to maintain?
Okay, so they're very well made, but they are old Mercedes. And you drive an old Mercedes.
Uh-huh.
So
wiring it.
Our old Mercedes, and you drive an old Mercedes.
How much is that car? That's an old Mercedes. What do you mean?
Mercedes.
The car's gotta be super expensive.
Wiring issues.
Wiring issues.
The windows don't work.
Yeah.
The windshield wipers.
You're gonna make the people think that I make you drive around in a car with broken windows. The windows.
Sometimes
work.
the seatbelt doesn't work.
That's not true. The seatbelt doesn't work.
Sometimes.
I'm sure you can make it work though.
Sometimes it jams.
You need to tell me these things. I had no idea that the seatbelt doesn't work sometimes.
It's fine.
No, it's not. That's like #1 thing you should fix. So they made a ton of them. They are very reliable. They made so many of them that parts are available. What do you think looks-wise, scale of 1 to 10?
For an old car?
Yeah.
That's not my daily, 8.5 out of 10.
That's pretty good. I knew I was going to start off strong.
I already know what car could beat this for me.
I don't think I could have a convertible as my main
Next car, an E30 BMW convertible. I'm really hoping that you like this one because...
Yeah, I know why.
This is the convertible version of my car.
I know.
You know.
Yeah. It's cute. I've never seen it before.
You've never seen it?
No, I don't think so. I would
like that
say
one
that this reminds me of a boy car, but I think that that's what makes it a hot girl car. Usually when it's a little bit boyish, I think it's hotter for a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just because it reminds me of you.
That you think it's boy or you think it's hot?
That it's boy.
Oh.
And hot.
Old.
And hot.
Cool. Because there's more of an enthusiast base, there's just more parts available, more like aftermarket parts, a lot of which I already own. So if you wanted to get this car...
I see what this is now.
This
is not what I thought.
I like it a little
This has influenced me into another car purchase.
You can get them with a 6-cylinder. You can get them with a 4-cylinder. Honestly, for a cruiser, I don't think it matters.
Tinnitus!
Both are very reliable. What are you thinking?
I would say...
Hi, everyone. Look at this graph. I know you want a sub. It's free, and it helps me out so I can continue to post more often. If you like what you see, ring the bell so you don't miss any videos. I've recently upgraded my computer and I am now live on YouTube and Twitch most nights around 7 to 7:30 p.m. CST. I do a little yapping, reacting, gaming, and the occasional ASMR. Okay, thanks, bye!
7.5 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10. I think I'm a 7.5 out of 10.
What
Pro looks
docks
better than
you?
you, apparently, sir.
I'm not as fun
Can't
as
open
some
this.
people.
Yeah, you don't know how to snowboard.
I bet I could snowboard as good as you in like 3 days.
That's fine, but
Yeah.
you have to make the
Cars.
effort to want to go.
Yeah,
I
totally.
think that's what the thing is.
It's not what this video is about.
Being
Yeah,
willing
that's
to be
what I'm saying.
embarrassed at stuff you're not good at is hot.
Yeah. Next car, Mazda Miata.
There's a Miata!
Okay.
Okay, so I think this is the first example of a car that I don't think you're going to be the biggest fan of, but
Because it's
I
not a luxury
know,
car.
it's-
let's like imagine all girls.
Okay.
You know,
So like this
there's
design of the
4
BMW though.
generations of Miata, and choose which one is right for you because
No, my
they're
yogurt.
all good.
Okay.
All right, the first gen, this is introduced in like 1989, so like 89, 90, 91. This is the classic one, so everybody loves this one. Second gen is the NB Miata. So this one's less popular than the NA, but still very popular because it's pretty similar to the NA. NC,
Okay. It kind of reminds me of an Audi.
like the wheel arches are
yeah.
definitely very Audi. And then here,
Oh, here we go. There you go.
here's the final, that's the new one.
Okay, I like that one the least.
The least.
The
really?
least? What do you mean?
Interesting.
The fact that you said that the first one is the one that everybody
Mhm.
likes
Yeah.
makes me drawn to that.
Yeah.
But I honestly kind of like
No, I want to be different.
the one people. Yeah,
You like the
I
NC?
kind of
Oh,
like
it's so
it.
little and
Yeah.
cute.
I think it might be the backdrop that's like
Yeah, it
helping,
is on the beach.
so I can like see myself
And this
in
one's
its
like that.
application.
Mhm.
I like that one.
All right, NC Miata.
Oh, a rating.
Nah. Our final convertible, very girl car, 987.2
Do you like the pop-up light? Why not? You can make it wink.
Boxster S, or really any Boxster.
Oh, it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it in black. I feel
Why are these all luxury cars except for the Miata? Hi, Kame. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome to the life side of things. Welcome, welcome. I mean, look, of course it's going to be gorgeous. It's a freaking Porsche. What do you
like
mean?
anytime I see a Boxster, it's not black.
Where's the
Mostly
Mustang
silver.
convertible?
The silver one.
Okay, I like it too, but I like the black. Yeah.
It's good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you can also get it with a roof. That's a Cayman.
Oh, well, I like that more.
Dude, if you were driving a Porsche Cayman when we met,
I'd be so cool
Yeah,
that
you'd be
we
so
wouldn't be
cool.
dating.
so thank God you
Dang.
weren't. At the end of
How?
every category, Riley is going to pick her favorite and add.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, of course, that one's beautiful. So definitely one. I don't know. Miata's just a classic. 2. 3, 4. They go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4.
it to the list. I have also made a prediction of what you're going to pick for every category.
It's gonna be the
So we're going to
Porsche.
see how well I know you. Which one
Porsche.
is she gonna pick? And will I get it right? How well do I know my girl tonight? Which one will she pick? Will it be the one that I think that she likes for fun? It's a fun girl, hot girl, convertible summer. She's done.
It's gonna be the Porsche.
Oh yeah!
Whoa, a
Mercedes
surprise,
SL. We'll just put
actually.
this kind of in the middle. All right, so SL, the only one on the board right now. No
Not lined up with
surprise.
the tape stuff.
That's what I picked too. One for
Aw.
one. Convertibles. SL wins the convertible round. Our next category is big and old.
Big and old.
I
I
know
like
that
this.
you like things big and old.
I do.
First up, first gen
The
Ford
Bronco!
This is a car that I think every hot girl thinks she wants.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of the like classic hot girl cars.
It's such a classic hot girl car. They made a Barbie one.
It's up there for me.
Really?
It's
I do
boxy,
like the older Broncos.
and I like that
What if
it's
they're gonna do the
high.
Land
I like high
Cruiser?
up cars, and it's old, which is
No
cool.
Bronco, nope.
It
The
could
old
even
ones,
be
though.
beachy,
The old ones, though.
100%.
which I like, and I think that is a hot girl vibe for sure.
Sometimes Riley, well, when we're talking about cars, she'll be like, you know, like, I love it. You just like throw the surfboards in the back,
That one.
go to the beach. And I'm like, you don't surf.
I've never surfed in my life, but it would be a cool vibe. And if you do surf,
bus.
you could do that.
You can also see like a Coachella, like sort of.
I was gonna say that might ruin the.
Yeah,
We
it's
got
like
the
my
Land
least
Rover,
favorite
maybe?
LA aesthetic. It's just like I'm like a cowboy, but I'm also a hippie, and I'm also rich, and I'm spiritual, but only enough to be a bad person.
Well, the fact that they're so expensive
filter?
now does wreck it a little bit. I'm definitely a big believer.
Look, if you gave me like cars to choose from, I'm not thinking of the cost right now. I'm thinking of the car itself. Because I ain't buying it anyway. But if you gave me all the money in the world to choose one,
And
don't
just
care how
because
much they
something's like
cost.
really popular doesn't mean you have to hate it.
Yeah, I'd say like we don't hate it, we just don't want to spend that much money on it.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if the next one's similar vibes, but it's similar like experience, I think.
Okay.
But just a little bit newer, a little bit more manageable, a little bit more practical, and
Mhm.
definitely cheaper. Every girl loves a Jeep.
no.
Yeah.
This whole
No.
section might be Barbie cars.
Okay.
No.
Love it.
If you're gonna get a Jeep Wrangler, I think the Jeep Wrangler to get is a 96 to 2006.
Is it because of how it looks?
I think like the older Jeeps are better. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Jeeps. No, I don't like Jeep. They because I used to work with financing cars and stuff, and yes, extended warranties, by the way. I kind of see what warranties are used and the cost of fixing things, and a lot of Jeeps are on there, regardless of what Jeep you get. Their parts are really expensive. The work on it's really expensive, from what I know. If I'm wrong, let me know, please, because again, I don't have a Jeep, nor have I ever had one, or personally experienced anything to do with them. I have just looked at numbers. I have just looked at numbers, all right? So that's what I'm judging it on. And I heard the Wranglers ride really rough. So on the interstate, they are rough. You can even hear them. If you can hear, when you hear that one sound, you know it's a Jeep Wrangler. That you have that sound going on the interstate. I can't describe it, but you probably know what I'm talking about. But no, they're just too expensive
Sir,
to fix,
what's
maintain.
inside?
They updated the front suspension in this
It just looks more tough.
generation.
You know?
And this is the first one with coil springs. So like they're just way better to drive. And anything after this is also
Yeah,
good.
their resale
but this
is
is
great.
like
See, that's the thing. Resale, like the Wranglers have great resale value because they're so popular. As you can see, it's the tough girls car. So they're really popular. It's like its own it's like a cult. It's like a Jeep cult. And the reason why I also call it a cult is because of the duck thing. Every time I see a Jeep, like a Wrangler or something like this, there's ducks on it somewhere, everywhere. At least 12.
this is like the one.
Okay. Cool.
You're gonna also, if you start shopping for one, you're gonna notice they all have like different names, like Unlimited or Rubicon or Sierra. There's a ton of them. Rubicon is the highest of the high
All the stuff
off-road
on it.
versions. So it has like beefy axles in the front and the back. It's got air lockers, a ton of other off-road stuff. Unlimited means longer wheelbase, so that
And they are correct, more blood. They are correct.
one's gonna drive a little bit better. I tried to find pictures of stock.
they say
ones.
you're
This is
welcome?
Another blue car.
Oh, I like that. I like that one a lot.
And babe, this is what yours would look like because this has newer wheels on it.
Okay.
And that's the kind of stuff that I like to do for my girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
new
this one.
There's
wheels.
another one, blue.
I like the other blue better.
I like
This
blue.
one?
Yeah.
They did
that blue?
actually.
Yeah, it's like a bluish silver.
Riley is a very talented painter, artist, furniture maker, just all around visual artist. And she sees colors that I don't see.
Yeah, this is bluish.
Yeah, that's like
Silver.
a silver blue
I don't know
or
what you'd call
slate
it.
color.
If you want to buy a print from Riley, you can go to rileyjob.com.
Oh, that's cool.
I got
actually.
a few of those.
Cool, great. Next car.
Okay, that one's like edgier. This one's like swaggy.
If you want an old truck, which
I don't know
a lot
about
of
the
people
Chevy
do,
trucks.
This is one of the old trucks I would suggest getting. They
Honestly,
made
that's for me though.
like 10 million of these.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's like a ton. So that means
2 million
there's
anything's a
ton
lot.
of them out there. You can find them for still relatively cheap, even though they're classic.
Like how much?
I'd say this one's 15 to 20 grand.
Okay, I would
It's not
say
terrible for a classic.
6
out of 10.
out of 10.
Okay.
I like it, but it just doesn't make sense most of the time.
All right, this next one is kind of a curveball. It's not technically big, but it is like kind of tall and high up, and it is sort of a truck, but it's a little truck. The Suzuki Samurai.
Oh, it's so cute. I was gonna say it's gonna be a Japanese because I heard the meals like it's a Japanese car. I was thinking like the little flatbed thing. Don't laugh
It's
at
cute.
It.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. It's different.
And I know to do what we do,
It's cute.
you gotta be able to take people disrespecting you. And you gotta smile and you gotta pretend like that's okay.
It's different. It's cute. I don't know if I've ever seen it. It's probably cheapish.
Yeah, for what it is, I think it's
I
pretty
love it.
expensive, but in the greater scheme
Oh,
of
it's
things,
so-
as
I
far as
love it
cars
so
go,
much.
it's not very expensive. It's cheap, yeah.
This isn't
Henry's car?
yeah, no.
Similar.
What is that car?
X90.
No, don't think you've
That
been
one's
too
really
much.
small.
That one's
This
really
is
small.
bigger.
That one's like a sedan version of
That's-
this.
I don't know if I would actually personally like want one,
I do.
but I think it's fun.
It has a 1.3 liter engine, and it is really, 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 really slow. It's the slowest car on this list by far. It made 63 horsepower from the factory,
Oh
and this
man.
car is old. Some of these are as old as I am. They have to write this sticker's in the car.
This is a multi-purpose vehicle which will handle and maneuver differently from an ordinary passenger car. If you make
The S fell off.
sharp turns or abrupt maneuvers, the vehicle may roll over or may go out of control and crash.
Yeah, so that is a sticker that is visible in the interior of these because they do roll over quite a bit. Big and old, what's your fave?
If I say Bronco for
Oh,
me,
this is so tough.
the Suzuki
I want to
does is
sit up
cute.
high. That's my
Chevy and then
biggest
Jeep.
thing that I like. It's between the Bronco and the Suzuki, maybe. This is a more realistic hot girl category. Like, I just feel like this is more what a girl will actually buy.
Pick.
Bronco.
Pick it. Which one are you gonna pick? Pick.
Bronco.
Pick
Bronco.
it. Which one are you gonna pick? Pick.
Bronco.
Pick
Bronco.
it. Which one are you gonna pick?
Bronco.
All right, dude. Suzuki Samurai.
He wants to
Shadow
go on a
winner.
barrel
Do you like
roll
more or less than
adventure.
the
Oh,
SL?
less. But
Next.
I do like that it's cheap and just like fun and not serious.
I got
Hi,
that one wrong.
Raiders. Hi,
All
hi.
right, 100% thought you were gonna pick the Chevy truck. Hey, I'm back. This
Also
video
Invisible
is
Man.
sponsored by Incogni, starring me, Anonymous Pan.
Do I need to watch this ad, guys, or y'all gonna be mad if I skip it? I'll watch it because it's theirs. Like it's the country girls' cars. Is this what it seems like?
I got a question for you.
I'd watch.
get a lot
I'll
of
choose
spam
the
calls?
Bronco. That
That's
scared me. I was like,
because data brokers are out there scooping up your info, your
yeah.
name, your
Is it
phone
old?
number,
I don't
your
even know.
address, even
Hi,
financial
Piper. How was
stuff,
your stream?
and selling it to whoever's willing to buy
Yo,
it.
that
And
guy,
it gets
I would let
worse.
him hack
There
my
are entire
computer
websites
without
that post
dancing.
your name, your address, even your family members' info
Not my
online
family
for
members'
everyone to
info.
find. It's crazy. That's where Incogni comes in. They deal with those scams. That's incogni.com/speed.
There you go. There's the ad.
All right, so next category. Previous
Summer
two are
2025.
what I think girls think are hot girl cars. This next one is a little bit more what boys think are hot girl cars. That is, of course, the cars driven by women in the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh.
I'd say most of my
Yo, I need to start watching more Fast and Furious stuff. I think I've seen one. And I think I've only seen one. See these for the first time in a few years. Quite fun. A wee bit sus. You gotta have a wee bit sus in anything.
audience
you know?
would respond very strongly to
So I gotta look at the
female
cars.
driving any of these cars.
Like that might be like really cool to them.
Oh, it'll be really cool to them.
Yeah. Okay.
So first up, it's the first car driven by a girl in the Fast and Furious. It's Letty's 240SX. 240SX, one of the most
Pretty.
beloved cars in the import scene. And for a lot of
Anyone drive a
people,
Skyline?
this is the car that started it. This car right here is one of the reasons that 240
I'm just kidding.
is a darling of import
like that
boys
car.
all over the planet. This one's a little extreme.
Mm-hmm.
This is sort of a more normal looking one. This is what I would be pushing for a gal like you to
just
get.
normal
I think if
version?
you
I
were
like
driving
that.
like a movie accurate Letty cosplay car when I first met you, I think I'd be
Cosplay
like,
car?
all right. You know, not that there's anything like wrong with it, but it's not like my vibe, my style. But if you're driving like a very clean S14,
Look, if I had a ton of money, I would get me a classic car like that and put a wrap on it. I would. But I don't got that kind of money.
like this, I'd be like,
Uh-huh.
oh my God, that girl's, what's her deal?
I feel like this would intimidate you.
This?
Yeah.
Potentially,
That's
yeah,
hot.
for sure, dude.
Because I might know more than you.
Yeah. hmm
And I might drive better than you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to get it.
Right. All right. Next up, we have Mia Toretto. She drove a lot of cars in the franchise, but the first one we saw her in is an DC2 Acura Integra.
Acura's a good car.
Okay, I didn't grow up with all like the information of like being a car guy, but I do feel like this category, like if I drove one of these,
Mm-hmm.
I would feel like a poser. I mean, like I would know a few things about my car,
Uh-huh.
but
probably wouldn't try
I
that
feel
one,
like this
though.
is like culture. So maybe
like
the hot
Acura.
girls are
Respect.
intimidated by this category.
Yeah, guys. Maybe we should be less intimidating.
And then more girls would drive the cars that you think are really hot.
This is actually a Type R, which is a nicer one. So it's easier to find pictures of a Type R than it is a GSR. But I
Aw.
know that it's
I know
a Type
that party
R
style.
and not a GSR. And I know Mia's car is a GSR sedan. I just want to let you guys know that I know. Okay? They are intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were going to yell at
Yeah.
me. So this next one is a smaller character in the franchise. She only appeared in a few scenes in one movie, but her car is one of the most popular of the entire series. That is Suki and her S2000.
Oh, there's the pink cars.
remember
Someone
this one,
mentioned
right?
that.
There's a number of
Olin.
like fan recreations of this car on the internet. Like a lot of car girls on TikTok have made versions of this. This is a normal-ish looking one.
It's pretty normal
I
looking,
like
guess,
it.
but
I like
still a
this
little
color.
sporty.
It can be a hot girl car. It doesn't scream mad
I like it though.
manly.
Without the pink, I like
you look
it.
good in it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a car you look good in.
It's really reliable. It's pretty fast. It's fun to drive. It's a Honda. You don't really have to
tiny,
worry about it.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah,
very
very good on
smart option. It's like a smart person option.
It's a professional car.
Yeah. Okay, and then finally, the final Fast and Furious car is a Noble M600 driven by Magdalene Shaw, played by Dame
Well,
Helen
that's just
Mirren.
cheating.
Yeah, hand built in England, which could be a positive, could be a negative. It's got a twin turbo V8 designed by Yamaha, and I think it's built by
That's just
Volvo.
cheating.
The body's all carbon fiber. There's only like 30 of them. I'm sure it's insane to drive. Very, very cool. Probably a ton of money.
Damn.
I mean, you would look hot as shit getting out of that car.
Well, it's hard to not pick that then now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magdalene's
The
car.
pressure is on with this one.
Why?
This one is like, am I cool
240.
or not?
No, yeah, no, not at all. This is the least cool one. I
That's
had literally
2000
texted
Integra.
Jesse. I was like, the Fast and Furious one will go by
How
so
dare you,
fast.
how
It's
dare
a joke
you.
category.
Yeah, street cars
Okay,
are
I
less cars.
chose the Noble.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
Noble
of course you would.
M600. Good choice, babe. That's a good choice for the household. But your second choice was the Honda?
Yeah, second choice is Honda.
That's what I thought you were going to choose. All right, so where does the Noble stack up with the rest of these guys?
Last.
No, I like how she was really concerned about the prices before. Like, oh, well, that would be too pricey. And then she chooses this one. You know, the very expensive supercar. Yeah, I ain't not concerned about price on that one.
Hey.
Really? Behind the Suzuki Sidekick? Our final category is what I think most hot girls actually want to drive. And if I'm honest with myself, it's what I want to drive to. And I think it's the ultimate, it's the peak of kind of modern daily driver. Expensive SUVs.
Oh, come on. Where's
a
the
lot
muscle
of them are
cars?
fast now, and they're a nice place to be.
I like that it's up high.
It's up
I
high.
feel
Expensive
powerful in one of
SUVs.
these. I don't feel like I'm going to.
What SUV would I like? I mean, I like the Volvo, of course, but if we're talking about expensive, I don't really know any like large cars. I know what is it, a Tahoe or Cadillac Escalade. I forgot which one, but it's one of those giant tank cars. And like top of the line was like it was like $120,000. I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me just put like a down payment on it, like a freaking house.
get squished.
Our first expensive
Live in
SUV
that thing, might as
is
well.
a classic Porsche Cayenne.
It's a
lot of
Porsche,
people say,
yes.
depending on how you look at it, this is the luxury SUV that kind of started it all.
Yeah, a good realtor,
For
a
sure.
good professional gal.
This one's from 2009. This one's from 2018. They all look good.
Yeah.
You can get them for an insane price range. Like you can get them for $8,000. Brand new ones are, in
Yeah,
the
the
hundreds
Escalades
of
are
thousands
really
of dollars.
nice.
There's a lot of different trims,
Really
a bunch of
nice.
engine options.
I love this one. Yeah, it's a great, smart choice.
Next car, the Lexus GX 550.
Yes.
We saw one
Yes.
of these the other day, and I pointed at it. And I was like, "You like this?" And you were like,
Well, there's ads. Yes, this one. This one wins. Well, wait. I love like the new Lexus. They look like the giant Land Cruisers, I think. That's what I'm thinking of. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh, they're so nice. I saw someone review one, and the inside is amazing. Amazing. Blinkers at the tires? Oh, do they really? Now I don't want it. Now I don't want it. Now I'm going to look it up during the ad break. Let me see if I can find this. Okay, let's look at, let's see, Lexus GX 550. Where's the backside? Oh no, they have normal lights. Yeah. Looks like they're normal. But, oh, the blinkers though? Okay, let me look at the blinkers. Back blinker. Because it looks like there's a spot. Where? What? Why? What? Hold on. Okay, hold on. It looks like a normal brake light, and it looks there's like a white light under the red brake light, right? But why are oh, it's a kit. Okay, never mind. I was about to say the reverse lights are at the bottom of the bumper. Where's the blinker? So that's the blinker, like the bottom of the trunk, maybe? That's dumb. That's dumb. Hey, let's make cars more dangerous. People suck at driving, so let's make it worse. How much does the Lexus cost? Let's see. Cost. No. It's it starts at 65.5, basically 65.6. That's only 65,000. Not even that, and then you have to pay your taxes. Oh boy! Yeah, there you go. It's just drop down 70K on a car. You're fine. You're fine. Yep. You can go up to 7 years on that bad boy, but that payment's still not good. Nope. No. No, thank you. Pretty car, but if I would just buy it outright if I had the money for that thing. I would not put a loan on that. So, needless to say, I won't be able to get that car ever. RX 330. See, I'm not really a fan of like the mid-size SUV. I've never really been a fan of that one. Just the body style version. I don't know. That's just me though. They're very reliable cars. Basically a Toyota. Welcome back, everyone. We looked at the price of the Lexus GX 550 and it starts around, we'll just say $66,000. Welcome back.
No. No, I do like it.
yeah.
It's so pretty.
I like a GX anything, I think.
Okay, the one I was looking at, it had the lights down here for the reverse lights, but it was a kit. So I'm assuming this is the reverse lights here. I'm hoping one of these lights is also the blinker, but I'm thinking that might be the blinker.
This is the new GX.
Okay.
I think it's really cool.
But very
I like
pretty.
how square it is.
I like the gold.
Yeah, I like how square it is.
The new Land Cruiser was everyone was like really excited that they were bringing the Land Cruiser back, and it's not great. You can either get it with a 4-cylinder or like a weird hybrid.
Mhm.
So
Different
this
too.
is what I think the new Land Cruiser is. I think this thing rules. And when I
Yeah.
think about like ever
I think Alexis
getting
did a
a
good job.
new car, we can't necessarily afford it now, but it seems potentially realistic sometime in the future.
I would say that you could go camping in this car.
For
I could
sure.
see a camper kind of gal getting in one of these. I could see a girl with all of her art supplies and her tools getting out of this.
Yeah.
Could really fit anything in it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is a big car, and that's going to be sometimes like a con.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do like the handling on a GX.
Mm-hmm.
I really like how they drive.
Lexuses are nice. Our next car
Very
is
nice.
another one of my favorite new truck things to come out in a long time. A million times you've said, I want an old Land Rover. And I've been like, no, you don't. And
I
you're like,
know.
I love old Land Rovers. I'm like, they look really cool, but they are not
Don't.
fun to own. Luckily, for once ever, a billionaire did a cool thing and invented this. The Ineos Grenadier. It is literally designed to look like
I've
an
seen
old
that.
Land Rover, but Land Rover stopped making the Defender, and so this guy was like, hey, will you make me more Defenders? And they were like, no. And he's like, let me buy your factory. And they were like, no. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to buy a factory in France and build old Land Rovers. So the CEO of Ineos built
So he just made his own car. Man, it must be nice to be rich and just buy your own factory and just make your own brand of car. Just the one.
this
I
thing
don't know about these
and
cars.
named it after a bar that
They are pretty. They're definitely for off-roading because you can see the exhaust thing is right here on the top of the car. So you can go underwater unless, not completely, of course. You don't submerge in the car. But it's got the tow hooks and everything. Like, this is definitely for outdoor use for sure. I don't know anything about this car. I don't know anything about it. It's really pretty, though.
So this thing is like the sick.
Why is it inside of an airplane in here? What is this? What are... This guy used to be a pilot or something. Okay, we have the nice big screen here. I like the squareage of the thing. Why do we have vents that look like the airplane turbine things? I don't like the weird color of the steering wheel and the handbrake. Probably like a reddish brown. Why are there two knobs? Do you want to drive? I want to drive a manual today, or I want to drive an automatic. Is that what that is? You choose between the sticks, which one you want to do? Why is this an airplane? It's not even leather seats. It's like the vinyl material. I don't like this. I don't like the inside. Was this a compass? I mean,
Dude,
it
look at
probably
this
is.
Is this what? Yeah.
This is new.
This is what
a
we
brand
see
new car. Yeah.
on the street sometimes.
Yeah. It has a BMW
these in
engine, a
person. They're really
B58,
pretty,
so the
but-
same engine as a Supra. So maybe tune and downpipe. I don't know. These things rule, dude.
How much
Bridge.
are these?
Like 70 grand.
Eh.
Okay.
I mean, like this is like a Princess Di car.
Oh yeah, this is like I garden on the
Oh,
weekends.
for sure. I'm wearing
I garden
mutters,
on
like
the
wearing
weekends
rubber
and
boots
that.
up
No,
to
I
your
drive airplanes.
knees.
Yeah, my
Fly
10
airplanes.
acres.
Yeah, 10 acres.
Yeah.
But you're muddy,
off the
but you're
ground.
also wearing
Driving.
like Ralph Lauren.
And I have a horse.
Yeah, you're wearing Laura Piana.
Mm-hmm. English saddle.
English saddle. We have dogs that have like a bloodline.
Hounds.
Yeah, hounds. To wrap it up, final car on the list, final hot car on the list. I think this is a contender for number one. We started strong, we're finishing strong. I know you are a fan. You drive.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go back to the stick shift thing. What is right before that picture? There it is. Okay, so I know if you drive manual, wouldn't you prefer the stick to be closer to you? Because I feel like you have to reach further away to get to the manual setting, if that's the case. I'm too poor to know why there's two sticks here. All right. For the airplane car, I would prefer, like, if it was, that's the off-road. Oh. It's on the far right. Put it here. Put the automatic here. I don't know. I don't know.
To wrap it up, final car on the list, final hot girl car on the list. I think
Welcome
this
in.
is a contender for number one. We started strong, we're finishing strong. I know you are a fan. You drive one of these, an old one. Every girl loves a G-Wagon.
Yes,
No.
we do.
Yeah, it is the ultimate version of what you're saying. You're high up, you're protected, you're rugged,
It's
you're
square.
tough.
It's box.
This is the rich person off-roading vehicle, by the way. Yes, they are made to climb hills and mountains and stuff. Kinda, I guess. I don't know. Wrong. That's what they're used for. If you're rich and you want to go off-roading, get a G-Wagon. It's terrible off-road. That's what they're basically made for. I don't like them. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just my poor self. Because every time I see it, like where I live, you know, there's normal cars. There's Toyotas. There's Hondas. Ford and all this, and then I see a G-Wagon. I'm like, where are you lost? What are you doing here? You're too rich for this territory. Get out of our poor
Square
area.
is the most square car possible.
Oh, I like this one.
This one is 1978.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Japan, these were everywhere. Everywhere. I walked in the business district because I got lost. And there's freaking like Aston Martins. There's a Lamborghini with a metallic painting. There's another Lambo. There's Ferraris. I mean, everyone's rich in that city. I don't know what it is. You never saw like a broke down car. I mean, you saw like nice Corollas and stuff, but you mostly saw luxury foreign supercars. I don't know why.
I really like that they do generally stay the same.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
I don't know why Boxy is so cool, but it is. It's just,
I think it's like timeless, right?
it's timeless, and
Yeah,
it's
the
also
aerodynamic, I
that
wonder
like
how that is.
off-roady tactical look.
A 2004 Mercedes G-Wagon, you can get for like $35,000, $40,000 all day long. Wiring issues though.
Yeah.
Window.
If I'm going to spend $35K on a car, I'm not buying an 04. He said 04, right? Is that what he said?
Possible.
Oh, I like this one. That they do same.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
I don't know why Boxy is so cool, but it is. It's just,
I think it's like timeless, right?
it's timeless, and it's also that like off-roady tactical look.
A 2004.
Yeah, 2004. I'm not paying $35K for that. I will buy a new car, a new cheap car for that.
Mercedes G-Wagon, you can get for like $35,000, $40,000 all day long. Wiring issues though.
Yeah.
Window regulators, all of these things are bigger problems, but you get to drive a G-Wagon every day and they're sick, dude. All right, babe, what is your favorite expensive SUV? And while we're patiently waiting,
Lexus
I'm gonna let you
Queen.
guys know we got a new merch drop. Go to speed.co. It's summer, guys. Let's hit it. So this is what I think you're
Hey guys, I have merch.
gonna pick. 1, 2, 3. What? Whoa!
Neither chose the
The
Lexus.
Grenadier, the Ineos.
Oh, you know what that look is like? Hey, you showed me this car. Hey, you're gonna give me this car now, basically.
Grenadier. Dude, that car is so cool for so many reasons. What a great way to end the video.
That's not where
You
it
pick
goes.
number 1?
That's not where it goes. These are off freaking course. What is this? Your convertible is here. This is a diagonal. The old car is here. This is here. Why is this one up here?
You want that more than any of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's cool. Subscribe
She
to
wants
the
the
channel,
airplane
buy a shirt. The new Doberman shirt is now live on speed.co.
Oh, she's saying
Summer
top car,
is
I guess
here.
so.
Let's all channel our inner hot girl. Most importantly, get outside this summer. If
No.
you're going to have a good summer,
I'll go
you got to
outside.
make the decision to do it. Cook outside. Eat cold food.
Camping.
Camping. Make plans.
If I get that car, I'm eating beans every day.
Hands with friends. Don't wear
Or not.
shoes more. Speed summer, it's here. Have fun. I love you, Riley.
Love you.
And I love
I love you. You're gonna give me the car. Yeah, no. Where's the Mustang? Come on. Mustang. What else are we missing? Like the Camaro, like the classic cars over here. Challenger. Like, where are those? Give me those. I love you so much, honey. So much. Meanwhile, As she says that from her G-Wagon. I'm over here in my rusty old broken down Mustang. Like, this thing went over 10 grades. I basically picked it up. Kind of, scuffed out the rust a little bit. Thumbs up. No longer a summer car. Like, the convertible Mustangs are nice. Like, a 5.0 convertible. Pretty. Beautiful. Wonderful. Those are too pricey. I feel more poor now. I feel a lot more poor.